I want to do a voiceover for this video, mostly because it's easier to explain throughout the video what's going on. And this is my first time doing a custom bumper like this, but I've done enough research, enough failures now in this video that I think I could explain it more properly. So most of this video is going to be me bondoing certain parts, and I'll explain along the way of where I messed up and how I'm going to improve the actual process. I realized throughout this video that I started to work on the right side of the bumper, but it's kind of useless. I think I'm mostly going to focus on the left side, and you'll see that in this video, because transferring and copying something from one side to the other side of the bumper finds itself very difficult. It's not as easy as it looks, especially trying to make things symmetrical. And here you'll see that I start working on the right side, and I'll completely scratch that and just start working on the left side. So here you'll see that I'm starting to work on the inner portion of, I guess you call it, the fin. I'm just trying to get this as flat as possible. It's interesting. I've wasted so much Bondo, but it's panned out pretty well. I've found a level surface in the back that I wanted to match, and that's exactly what I did. I've just been caking on Bondo and using it as sort of a sculpting method, like how Bondo should be used, but just going along and getting all my lines properly. So I'm starting to work on the inner portion, and I'm just sanding it flat. I'm just trying to make it as flat as possible, not trying to make it perfect, essentially, but damn near. With stuff like this is just never gonna, I'll burn myself out if I try to make this, as flat as it could possibly be. So you just see a lot of sanding. I'm doing most of the work with just a sand pad. I'm essentially just working my way inwards and just following that, just taking it slowly and taking each section. You can see that inside portion. I'm not sure if I filmed it, but that black piece is the original bumper, and I noticed that it's too thick, and I'll be cutting that off later. And then, so you can see I started to do the top portion. I do want sort of sharp lines, and I find a better method to do this later. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling, but trial and error pretty much. So here you can see that top portion where I bonded, I already sanded it flat. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for now. I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna start going and bonding the intersections. So I did cut that portion off camera, but you can see that it does have a different profile. It is a lot more flat, and it does look a lot better instead of that bulge it had. So yeah, I'm just bondoing that, trying to merge it with that other section, and then so yeah, pretty much the end of this video is just gonna be me sanding and getting all the portions properly. But yeah, you'll see as the process goes along, I get really comfortable. Everything starts to go pretty smoothly. I start to use like the guide coat method and getting everything really flat and level. Yeah, so I don't have the car, or in this portion of the video, I did not have the car. It was up north. I do live in Southern California. But yeah, it ends up biting me a little bit because I don't have the car to match the bottom portion of the bumper or make it flat. I'm just using this table as sort of my reference or my flat surface. So the actual bumper, you'll see it at the end of the video on the car, but it is kicked up a little bit. But it's just the bottom portion of the bumper that I need to cut off, flatten, and that'll be in the next video once I get that all situated. This car will be a drift car. It has everything that it needs to be a drift car. It just doesn't have the angle kit. And the angle kit is what's going to allow me to finish the rest of the kit, because the angle kit essentially pushes not only the wheel forward, but also out. If you know anything about Fox bodies, to get the right self-steer, it needs more caster and just a lot more clearance for the wheels to actually move. So yeah, this whole kit is built around a drift box. I personally don't like, there really is nothing out there body kit wise for Fox bodies. I personally think they're all ugly. I like more of a street style. So yeah, I'm building this mostly for me, but at the end of the day, I do want it to look good. So I'm taking my time, trying to make it as, get on as possible. But yeah, so here you can see the back portion of the bumper that's towards the edge of the table. That portion right there needs to be cut off and flattened, because you can see it's kicked up a little bit, and you'll see it on the car as well. It's kicked up. But it looks good. It doesn't look bad. It's just not what I want. So yeah, and because the car is in Northern California, I did have to drive it 400 plus miles. It didn't leave me stranded, but it was close. It just had a little bit of electrical issue. The alternator wasn't functioning properly, so I mean, I made it, but it was interesting, to say the least. So yeah, in the next video, hopefully I have an angle kit, and I get to work on the fenders, the side skirts, and everything else. The side skirts I have a different idea for, instead of the Photoshop image that I have. But yeah, so it'll be mostly, if I'm not working on the fenders, you will see me drifting this car, or working on the actual drift setup and all the coilovers and e-brake and angle kit and the whole nine. I don't know what angle kit I'm gonna go for yet. I'm not rich, so hopefully these videos take off. But yeah, so you get to see me driving the car up Highway 5, and then here soon you actually see the bumper on the car. So tell me what you guys think. So like, comment, subscribe. It looks pretty dope to me, but it just needs the rest of the styling, because obviously just the bumper isn't going to do it. So appreciate you guys.